We all struggle with our voices, whether it's too loud or it's too soft, it's too this or it's too that, but I've got the perfect remedy for you. I'm going to cure your insanity. You ready? Okay, here we go. There's two parts. Part one, your voice, it probably sucks. But that's okay. We're gonna part two, on the bright side, you're not your voice. Your voice probably sucks because you've never learned to use it. But all you have to do is sing the right key. That's it. Doesn't matter if it's raspy or if it's smooth. Just sing the right note. If I ask you to play a C chord on the piano, you strike the right keys, boom, C chord, regardless of the piano. If the chord isn't struck proper, it's not the piano's fault, it's the player's fault. You know, when someone giving up on their voice because it sucks is like someone giving up on the piano because there's something wrong with the piano, as if it's the piano's fault, as if the piano has anything to do with it. But that's not the case. Everyone who plays an instrument at first sucks. There's really no way around it. You must learn to play the piano before it can make beautiful, sweet music. But to beautify the world with your voice, you have to take a little bit of the pressure off. Yeah, I understand that diamonds are created from pressure, but the voice should not be subject to only one kind of creation. We are not brutes after all. Your voice should be seen as something soft, yet terrifying. Power to shake the mountains, but the gentleness to put a child to sleep. So how do we cure your insanity, huh? I'll tell you. And it's understanding that your voice, again, is probably just average by default. But then again, remembering that you are not your voice. These points aren't meant to be neither positive nor negative. They do not need the emotion. They are mere facts at this point. But by the odds alone, your voice is average. And the power lies in the fact that you are not your voice. You are the conductor of your voice. Let's take someone like Bob Marley. If Bob Marley picked up a rusty-ass guitar collecting dust in the back of your room and played a show for 20,000 people at the Santa Barbara Bowl, and he'd probably put on one of the best shows of your life, without a doubt. The reason is because the master does not need the best instrument. In fact, true masters don't need instruments at all to create their beauty. The world as a whole is their tool. A master will make work any instrument, expensive or not, top shelf or bottom. I mean, of course, $1 million piano played by a grandmaster pianist in a giant concert hall is going to be a slice of heaven fallen from the sky. But the pendulum swings. It ever swings. Everything has its time and its place. Everything has its return. And I can imagine just the two aligning in such a way that I find myself in a dark jazz bar sipping a chilled sapphire and tonic, dash of lime, listening to a little number played on an upright piano with the middle C all sorts of out of tune by someone I've never even heard of, all the while having the time of my life. What I'm trying to say is, whether you're in a concert hall on a $100,000 piano, or whether you're in an old jazz bar playing on an upright piano that you probably couldn't even give away for free, are two extraordinarily different vibes, but both so magical and so essential, and neither could I go without. People don't realize a voice can be as raspy as Louis Armstrong or as sweet as Alicia Keys. What matters most is your ability to master your craft, to master your legacy. And what better way to tell a legacy than through your story, than through your voice? I think people fear the full extent of their voices because when their voice fails them for whatever reason, it feels as if they failed as a person. Which is why it's so important to understand that you are not your voice. You are the conductor of your voice. Release yourself. Release your voice. Does a guitarist blame his guitar for lack of practice? Does the pianist curse the piano for time spent away? Absolutely not. You gotta love your instrument. Love your voice. It is something given to you, and you must, for the love of God, learn how to use it. Do not fear it. Do not feel the failure of it. Do not worry if yours is the most eloquent. It does not matter if it's the loudest or the smoothest. All that matters is that you learn how to use it, how to embody it fully and thoroughly, to tell your story, if not to the world, to yourself at least. All that matters is that you hit the right notes. And your voice, it relies on you. Your voice screams to be given a chance, a real chance. Not a half-assed chance given up halfway because you didn't like what you heard, or it didn't sound like everyone else's, because you were too self-conscious and cared too much about what other people thought. Your voice, who you are and how you express yourself, there's nothing like it. There are an infinite amount of nuances within your soul, within your heart, within your experiences, your goals, and your failures, and every part of your being that influence your expression, that influence your heart and your mind, and influence how you tell your story. And that uniqueness, that nuance that is you, makes your voice perfect as far as you are concerned. But we have to give it a chance. We have to learn how to use it. We have to exclude the judgment and exclude the comparison to the other voices out there and focus on how yours feels, how yours works. There's a million different instruments out there, dozens in an orchestra. The piano, the bass, the violin, the clarinet, the trombones, all of them are playing the same notes with their own flavor, their own style, their own beauty. And when they all come together, it's such a beautiful masterpiece, such a beautiful work of art. Right? You wouldn't have an orchestra full of all the same instrument. That'd be ridiculous. Your voice, as far as this whole human existence is concerned, harmonizes to the to the glory and the beauty that is existence, or at least it has the potential to. And that's what we aim for. We aim for perfection, though we know we can never attain it. That way, we're ever closer to the all, while still being happy and content every step of the way. And as far as I'm concerned, that's it. As far as I'm concerned, that's it. So thank you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy Yule. Whatever it is, however you guys get down. All you crazy pagans out there, love it. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you guys in the next video, maybe in the next year. All right, take it easy. Bye. Oh, if you made it this far and you're new, subscribe to the channel, like, do all the things. Let us know where you're coming from. We'll see you soon, okay? I am Keith, man of letters, knowledge, information, and hopefully a bit of entertainment. Thank you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.